Okay guys, today we're going to work on the final layer of our bas reliefs. We are now going to address the foreground. Now, of course, like before, finish up your midground if you have not done so already. Remember, your goal was to have at least 3 things on that midground. Now, your next step would be to once again get some sticks, get a rolling pin and a chunk of clay, get rid of the air bubbles, and then roll the clay out. You can set our background aside for this. Roll some more clay out, and then you're going to begin drawing some shapes for your animal. So you'll work with your pencil tool. Remember, you're going to just kind of start drawing them out very lightly. So I think I'm working on sort of kind of a mountain goat. So I had a circle head, a little kind of nose, a little horn, and an ear. Remember, I'm just drawing light, so that way if I make a mistake, I can just kind of erase it with my finger. Go. There. That's my basic shapes there. Now, I want to remind you, it would be very hard to just go and push down hard and go right around all this stuff in one motion. So I'm going to just very slowly cut away little pieces at a time. So I'm going to go up like this, cut away that chunk. Then I'm going to come down here and cut away that chunk. Maybe here. I'm going to definitely have to spend some time smoothing this out after I cut it out. But it definitely helps to just do little pieces at a time. Okay, then I can go back and smooth that out. Okay, so you can see I'm almost there. Okay, and there, just a couple more. Whoops. Okay. There. Alright, so I got the rough cut out. Now I want to very carefully take some water on my finger and smooth out the edges so it's not too sharp. Okay. And then I'm going to just continue using my pencil tool to try to fix it up a little bit, get it a little bit closer to the way I had it drawn. And once when I got it kind of smooth, then I want to add some textures and little details first. Now, I could even use the tip of my pencil tool to poke in its little eye, or I could even take a little piece of clay and roll it into a little eye. Just remember to do some little scratches. So I could even do that first and then give it an eye. If I wanted to, I could draw a little smile. I could add some little hoofs down here, some little lines for his hoofs. I could even use the fork, create some little textures on there. Ooh, it kind of looks like hair. This would be a great opportunity too to maybe use that clay extruder again. That would be a great way to get some cool textures on there. You know, play around again, see what you can do, but we definitely want some texture on our animals. So I'm going to pause there because I've already made one here, but you can see I would just continue on until I get it the way I like it. So I have a little bit of a smaller version here already. So now I'm going to go back to my background, and I simply just need to score it on where I want it. So I want them kind of covering a little bit of my tree there to give it another layer. So I'm going to scratch on my tree, on my background, on the back of my animal. Should carefully scratch the whole thing. Okay, then I gotta add some water to each spot, and then I can carefully push it on. Now it's okay if it all doesn't touch the background. If I kind of hold it from the side here, you can see right behind my animal there. But I need at least parts of my animal touching either an object in the midground or the background. So you can see the head touching the tree and its feet are touching the bottom here. Okay, then once again I want to take my smoothing tool and go around the edges of my animal, smooth it in to those objects. Okay. Alright, after that, you can add a few more little things if you would like. I might add a few little rocks and things in the bottom, so I'm going to try a few more little textures. Just remember, no matter how big or small, you have to score it on. So I'm going to put a little rock right there. I'm going to try to roll some clay in my hand. See if I can't add some tall grasses. So I'm going to add a few more little scoring spots. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of cool. There, so look at that. I'm starting to add a few more little details in the front. I'm going to score one piece of grass going right on top of them. There, look at that. So, here is my final habitat. Look at all those cool layers I got on there. If I hold it up this way, you can really see how some things stick out a lot, which are my high relief items, and some things just stick out a little bit in the background as the low relief items. Your very last thing you need to do is put it back on your yellow tray. This time do not put a wet paper towel on it, and do not put it in a bag. Just go set it on the done pile. Alright, thanks.